friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Bunzo Bunny as a smiling critter from Puppy Playtime. So first we're going to get started with the hair on the top, and we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then from that point, again, just smaller, we're going to arch this line around and then back up. To the right of this now, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then over on the left-hand side, replicating that, we're going to curve this line around and then back down. For the cheeks now, we're going to arch this line around and then back in on the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing on the right-hand side, curving this line around, back in. For the mouth, we're going to draw two curved lines on each side, arching that up. And then we're going to connect this together with a curved line from left to right, bringing that up on the side. Closing off the bottom of the mouth now, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line from left to right, bringing that out. For the tongue, we're going to curve this line over. And then to the right of that, doing the same. Now for the nose, in the middle, we're going to curve this line around and then down. For the cheeks, we're going to curve this line over towards the corner on both sides. And then we're going to continue to close that off on the bottom by curving that out on the side. Now let's draw in our eyes. So on the top left-hand side, we're going to draw in a small diagonal line that comes in. And then from that point, we're just going to bring this diagonal line out on the left-hand side. On the inside now, we're going to curve this line down. And then we'll replicate this over on the left as well. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to curve this line across and over. And then in the middle, we're just going to draw in an oval. On the right-hand side now, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then on the top, we're going to arch this line around and then back down. And then in the middle, we're going to draw in another oval, closing that off. On the top, on the left-hand side, let's draw in a triangle. And then we'll do the same thing on the bottom. Let's draw in another triangle on the right-hand side, underneath. Now let's draw in the left arm. So we're going to start underneath, curving this line across. Dropping below, leaving a gap here, we're going to curve this line across again. On the inside now, we're going to curve this line over and down. And then stepping further across again, we're going to curve this line down, ending that so it's on a diagonal. Now from here, we're going to draw in the letter V. In the middle, let's draw in a circle. And then in the center, let's draw in another circle. In the center now for the hair, we're going to curve this line in. Stepping across, let's replicate that in the middle. And then one more time, slightly smaller, curving that in. To the right again, on the outside, we're going to curve this line down. Moving in towards the middle, let's replicate that. And then on the bottom, we're just going to draw in another letter V. And now from here, let's draw in another circle. And then in the center one more time, let's replicate that. On the left-hand side now, we're going to curve this line around and then down. On the top, we're going to curve this line around, and we're going to extend this all the way around, bringing that up so it connects on the bottom. And then in the center, we're just going to draw in a curved line, arching that line around and then back up. To the right-hand side now, for the right arm, we're going to curve this line up. On the bottom, let's replicate that, curving that line around and then up again. On the top, let's draw in a curved line from left to right. And then on the inside, we're going to arch this line down on both sides. And now from here, we're going to draw in a nice big oval from the top, curving this all the way around. And then in on the bottom. Let's draw in the ears and the hat, and then we'll move on to the rest of the body. So on the right-hand side on the top, we're going to curve this line around, down, and then out. Stepping further in, we're going to curve this up, down, and then in towards the cheek. And then as we come underneath, we're just going to curve that line out. Underneath again, we're going to curve this line over. And then as we move underneath, we're going to curve this line down. And then moving underneath, we're just going to curve another line that comes over. Now let's move over for our left ear. On the top, we're going to curve this line out, down. Starting back on this line, we're going to curve this line over and then in towards the top. Stepping further up again, we're going to curve this line up, down, and then in. Stepping further down, curving this line in. And then one more time, let's replicate that. Now in the center for the hat, we're going to draw in 2 diagonal lines that join at a point in the middle. And then we're going to draw some in diagonal lines that come down, leaving an even amount of space as we do so. Now for the top of the hat, let's curve this line out, in. Do the same thing on the right. Let's move further up, curving this line around and then in. And then in the middle, we're going to replicate that one more time. Now let's draw in the rest of the body. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line down. Again, we're going to arch this line around and then in. On the top, let's curve this line around and then down. From the side, arching this up. And then closing off the rest of the body by just curving this line around and then in. Now from here on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line over. We'll do the same thing on the right, arching this in. And then we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Moving up, let's replicate that. And then on the bottom, we're going to close this off with another curved line. For the tail, we're going to arch this line up. From that point, we're going to curve this down. And then from that point again, we're just going to arch this line around and then in. For the left leg on the inside, let's arch this line in towards the middle. To the left of that, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. On the top, let's curve this line around and then in. And then on the bottom, we're going to draw in another curved line from left to right. On the bottom, let's curve this line over and down. And then we're going to draw 2 curved lines that arch out towards the side. On the inside now, let's curve this line in towards the bottom. Stepping further across, another diagonal line that comes out. On the inside, let's curve this line around and then in. And then on the bottom again, we're just going to draw in another curved line from left to right. And then underneath, we're just going to curve these lines out and in towards the center. And that is it. That's how you draw Bunzo Bunny as a smiling critter. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.